No Distractionz, episode 8. It's your boy Tony Smack. My boys in the building with me. State your name.
Got it.
40.
And the tent.
What's up, fellas?
No Distractionz, baby. Let's go.
No Distractionz.
Episode 8. How y'all fellas doing?
Chilling, man. Maintaining. You already
Right.
know.
That's
Another
it.
week of prosperity, baby. Let's go.
Friday.
That's it, Millie. That's it.
Mm.
Like, what's going on with everybody?
Not much life. You know, go to the bag, come home, and go back to the bag again.
That's it.
Money making.
Right.
Yo, cut that check, y'all. Title.
Word. Amazon, y'all got that bag. I see y'all just gave what?
Well,
They gave Eddie like 125.
Like that nigga, like that nigga need
Amazon.
125 million.
Amazon, right? Amazon gave him like 125 for coming to America too. They got money.
125. That mean
money.
That mean they ain't even playing. They ain't Netflix ain't fucking with them niggas probably.
No, they not.
We talking
Amazon Prime,
$250 billion man.
Prime. The thing about Amazon Prime, like Prime Video, is not as popular as Netflix.
Not yet.
That's probably
but that
why.
shit, but they got their own joints up there. Cause wifey got that shit. That shit is not.
I got Prime Video.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah, they need some competition, man. That's the problem with this world, man. Everybody taking over and no competition to drop the prices down.
That's what gives them
right.
the opportunity to slack. Because when they ain't got no competition, like Netflix been kind of dry lately.
It been dry for a while. And Hulu, all of them can't fuck with Netflix, but Amazon can fuck with Netflix.
Yeah.
For sure.
They got the power. They got the money.
Hell yeah. You giving them niggas 125?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy already got money. Damn.
That shit not been going to theaters, right? That shit going straight to Amazon Prime.
Amazon, nigga. You know how much streams he getting?
Told that nigga don't worry about ticket sales. We got you.
We got you. That's 30 years in the making. He's gonna. That's Murphy.
It better be good, man. I got a lot to live up to.
It gotta be good, my nigga.
It's crazy how
hilarious.
How many years ago Coming to America came out?
30 joints.
A lot to live up to, bro.
But what does that say about the quality, though, man?
That's
what
the
say about
all-time classic. Nah, that movie's an all-time classic, man. That's definitely in my top 5 always.
I mean, a lot of dudes that were in the first one probably not alive right now. So
nobody's dead. Nobody's dead.
James Earl Jones still here, man.
He's still alive. John Amos is the nigga from Good Times, the daddy, the ignorant daddy. That's my nigga. He alive.
He alive. John Amos. I thought John Amos died on Good Times.
Nigga. John Amos is alive. Strong too.
Dude, dead ass. You gotta Google that. I need facts.
Nah, I thought
John Amos is alive. Who?
But look.
Who just died?
I thought John Amos just died.
I thought John Amos died.
You bugging. The Good Times daddy?
As a matter of fact, where's Arsenio? Is Arsenio available?
All is in luck. Damn, you foul for that.
Really, nigga?
Everybody's alive, even the girl that he kissed.
I know Arsenio's alive. I'm just saying, where is Arsenio? Is he gonna be in it?
Fucked up. Smart.
Damn, that's fucked up. John Amos. No disrespect, man.
But ain't that crazy though? How
you fucked up 40.
These are the type of
I know somebody just passed
bring
though.
back, son.
Yeah, some joints don't need a number 2, but 30 years ago, that's cool. I think it's cool.
But look at Eddie though, man. Like how you can take such a back seat and just come back to the top and get these type of offers, man.
Because Eddie is
his name. He's a household name.
It's Pryor and then Eddie, nigga. Then Martin and Chappelle. That's top. You know what I'm saying? Hart. I don't even Kevin Hart, but he up there. He could do that anytime he want. That's Eddie. You know what I'm saying? He the one that ran Pryor out. Like he stopped making motherfuckers look at Pryor. That's how funny he was. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of bread,
it's crazy.
That kind of where they marketing that right now. He got that shit. Got to be wait. It got to be the best. It got to be funny. It has to be, bro.
I mean, they're not really taking no laws.
And I
regardless.
I really don't expect them to use a lot of the old actors. At least use the main ones. At least keep Arsenio and Eddie. You know what I'm saying?
They did. No, that's for sure.
Yeah, at least keep them too. I don't really care about John Amos. They can replace some new young comedians that's coming up.
They could, because them niggas like 90, both of them.
They filmed that shit at Rick Ross' crib in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah?
That's
the majority of the movie.
All of them, Eddie, Arsenio, they gotta hang it up, man. It's a new era coming in. So, like, what are you doing? That's like Martin making a new movie right now, man. Pass the
What
torch.
does that mean, though? How old is Eddie? Somebody Google that. Get the facts. How old is Eddie?
Eddie's like 62.
Yeah.
He's like
62. That don't mean nothing.
60 maybe.
Yo, Nas is 50, Millie. He just dropped a classic.
Yeah, Nas 50, man. Nas about to be 50, man.
But aside from that, though, they threw a lot of young actors in there, though. They threw a lot of young black comedians.
They got to throw a lot of young actors. Yeah, they got to throw a lot of young comedians in there.
That's all I'm supporting, man. Let the new school jump in there and take the fucking torch, man.
Yeah, but there ain't a lot of new school niggas, man.
There's a lot of them out there, but they can't have the old. Think of John Amos gonna be in there on
not the
dialysis.
Same type of funny, though.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the same
type of funny. And
it depends on who you get.
Yeah, but you can't have Eddie Murphy raw and delirious type jokes.
But this is not raw and Eddie Murphy. This is not the classic.
No, I'm saying that you can't have those type of.
This is Eddie that was sticking with
jokes
transgenders.
No more in general.
Yeah, too much discrimination and
sensitive
topics.
It is gonna be watered down. It's gonna be watered down.
It's gonna be watered down.
It's gonna be watered down. But I'll watch it anyway because the first one was so good. His shit, that first one was so good. I mean, the second one.
What kind of gave Eddie a buzz?
I could watch that now like it's a brand new movie.
When he did his comeback to Saturday Night Live. That shit went crazy when he did his comeback.
But the funny thing is, to me, it wasn't even that funny.
Yeah,
it was wild.
But he did what was it? Dolomite? What was that new
Dolomite
movie?
Was alright. That was a good.
I thought Dolomite was trash.
I wasn't even talking about Dolomite though. I was talking about he was on Saturday Night Live.
But I think that's what put him back up on the map though.
Yeah, the Dolomite story.
Dolomite put him back. Yeah.
Eddie, shout out to you, man.
25, Eddie. Damn.
I like how he just created a topic on the fly. But back to the original topic. We're gonna get into this Ice Cube thing with the whole reparations and the $500 billion.
Platinum Blue. You know what's funny? When I heard that name, it sounded like some rapper came up with it, bro.
Platinum.
It sounded like, you know what I mean? Like Trump ain't gonna use them terms, man.
The platinum
plan. They ain't gonna use them terms. Sounded like some nigga shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Trying to give it his platinum plan or what, baby?
Yo, Cube, man, I'm with you in the platinum plan, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm with him. I mean, he trying to do something good.
I mean, he brought it to both parties.
Here's my question.
He brought it to both parties. The Democrats put the nigga after the election.
The Republicans gave him more, probably.
Yeah,
they tweaked the numbers though, so it's not exactly 500.
The Republicans signed the bill with him. Did they or not? That's what I'm hearing.
I don't know.
I don't know if they signed
anything. Nothing's official till after election. Right now, it's just promises.
Okay, so what led people to believe that he was endorsing Trump? That's why.
The Republicans.
That's who's offering him the money.
Yeah, they gave him the sit down. Dems didn't give him a sit down. They told him after the election he could get it.
But the problem with that is
not get it.
You're
but
alluding to the fact that you're going towards Trump. You're going towards Trump.
Now with both
That's
parties,
the problem.
That nigga,
I think he's looking like whoever. It don't matter who give it to me. One of y'all motherfuckers.
So it seems as if he's endorsing him.
The problem is, man, like this Republican and Democrat thing, nobody's asking like what we really getting up out of this. You know what I'm saying? Like Biden just wrote out his whole plan that includes.
I think nobody cares anymore.
But that's the only thing that's supposed to care. People be looking at the person.
Anymore. So now you have the lesser of two evils now, though.
But how you vote off a person's personality and not what he giving you? That's not even politics.
Because right now is voting to get a white supremacist out of office.
Millie, you believe that this nigga is okay though? Because I know you behind his morals.
What I believe is
he's a scumbag.
No. What I believe is you got a closet racist and you got a out front racist. You got a closet racist that's playing both sides right now.
I ain't gonna hold you. I kind of respect Trump kind of racism.
I'll take an outdoor racist.
Yeah, out front, but that don't make him okay. I'm sorry.
But that's what I mean. Why aren't they asking Biden to denounce white supremacy?
Because this
he isn't
nigga
promoting it.
This nigga endorsed the
He's
Nazis.
It's just a question.
Get it right. He's no longer endorsing it. When he was for Senate for many years, that's all he endorsed. Bill Prentice locked them niggas up.
Get these predators off the street.
They both crackers. At the end of the day, they both crackers.
Oh man, son.
But one cracker bringing some chocolate.
Huh?
One cracker bringing some chocolate.
Bruh. Camilla light skin though.
Man, that's like Hillary talking about she got hot sauce in her purse, man. It's the same handle.
Jogging through Harlem.
I ain't gonna lie.
That's how they sell tickets for
what? Cardi B, come do an interview with me, baby. I need more black votes. Come on.
That's some phony baloney shit.
Have a sit down with Charlamagne. When did presidents do that?
But the problem,
Biden have a sit down with Charlamagne?
The problem with things like that is that you have hip hop artists always gonna side on the Democratic Party.
I ain't see Jay since the Obama party. I ain't gonna hold you.
But listen, right? Hip hop artists endorsing Democrats, right? The music that we listen to, that majority of people emulate, where does that lead them, son?
Leads them to be rich.
Oh yeah, or in jail, or locked up.
Well, if you're a rapper, it does lead you to rich. It depends on how you.
Ain't nobody preaching or
you
rapping
talking about artists or just in general?
The people.
I'm talking about the nature of hip hop right now and the people that they, you know what I'm saying?
That listen. You talking about the consumers or you talking about the rappers themselves?
The rappers themselves. Ain't nobody putting out conscious music
but they still getting the bag to make us feel like we can do this shit, but we get locked up.
That's what I'm saying. If you're listening to somebody that's singing about WAP and saying that's the person that I should follow and put my vote with her, where are we then as people, nigga? If that's our spokesperson.
But that's weak-minded motherfuckers, though.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's majority of America, man. Who's not gonna support Cardi B?
Me?
I don't support that. She's a mother, bro. You can't be having your tits out on anything like that.
I ain't supporting that, nigga. Or Joe Biden.
Cardi B is a legend out here. That stripper turned millionaire, son.
Yeah,
she's no longer a stripper. She's somebody's mother, nigga. Like,
but that's a hustler, though, man. She came from the bottom to the top.
She's opened so many doors for herself. She got ways to create new hustles, man. She don't gotta use them same tactic daddy ass hustles she be using.
If it ain't broken, don't fix it, man.
That's a fact. That's a fact. It's working.
You gotta go with what works, man. She flip
but that's
right
like every other celebrity talking how much weight they move.
Niggas ain't selling
you know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't doing none of that.
I mean,
Future was leading niggas to believe for many years that he was still sipping lean and popping perks.
He never sipped lean.
And he was clean.
But the thing with Cardi, we knew Cardi's story was true because she really was living out. Like, I mean, like she was. We know where she came from.
I mean, I don't doubt.
No, not Cardi. I mean, Cardi. I love Cardi because Cardi is real, though. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
but you gotta tone it. But don't you think it's a certain point where she should tone it down because she's a mother now, or
nah?
It don't matter.
You're bugging. There's a lot of mothers out there that's still busting it open and twerking and look amazing.
For no money.
Like Remy just jumped in a song with Nas and a few other dudes, Ghostface, and that was what her balls was pretty much about. She said she had to tone it down because of her daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because she knows she got prepared for herself in the future when her daughter go on social media. She asked her moms why you shot that girl, or moms why you was, you know what I mean? You got to think about shit like that.
Some of them could, though. Some of them can do that.
Probably.
But guess what?
At the end of the day,
Remy career over.
Remy getting a bag.
Her career is over. As far as rapping, her career is over.
You don't need to, though. She got a bag. Remy's good.
Yeah, they're good.
So what y'all saying? Y'all support Ice Cube or he a sellout?
I support with him, man. A man. Got a plan together. I don't know who he got it together with, but it sounds like a good plan.
The problem with
I'm glad he sat down with both parties. Well, he tried to sit down with both parties.
For me, the problem with that is that, see,
it means you voted for Trump.
It could be, right? So if that's his plan, right?
That's the Republican Party that is offering $500 billion, the platinum plan.
But think about this, Millie. They offering that because they need the black vote too. Don't be fooled.
But that's what I'm saying. Does that mean would you vote for Trump for that policy?
So now, if you promising $500 billion to Black communities, right, and businesses and things like that, of course you're gonna have and gain minority votes. Right now.
But the thing is, would you vote for him because of that policy?
I'm not voting for that.
I'm about to say this to you right now, Millie. Trump just sits down, he signs that bill, Republicans give it the okay, the 500 bills are ready to go. Every nigga wake up tomorrow morning.
All that has to get approved, though.
I understand that. That's what I'm saying. It gets
and
approved.
It ain't.
And everybody in the chat right now, wake up tomorrow morning, check your account, and your shit is loaded. You're voting for Trump. What you say? Y'all niggas is vote for Trump.
But it's not even to give money though. That plan is not to give money. It's to generate money. It's to generate money.
It's to build like another Black Wall Street, give us more businesses, more opportunities. I get it.
That's what I'm commending Cube for him to come up with it and present it, at least present it out there.
Now what he should have in my opinion, what he could have did was.
You don't think he deserves a vote from the Black people?
Who?
If he does post something where he creates more opportunity for us and we pretty much build our own Black Wall Street again, you don't think he deserves a Black vote?
Nah, I mean, honestly, that money got to be broken down into a better,
First of all, that money has to be broken down into 50
into states, where it's really going. You can't just say 500 billion is going to the community. You got to break that down.
You can't say 500 billion is going to the community of Los Angeles.
Yeah,
that 500 billion is from state to state.
Now you got to feed everybody.
That's state to state.
You got to break that down into how that's actually going into the community. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of money, and I personally believe, man, niggas is looking in all the wrong directions. You're looking at presidents for help, governors for help.
You can do that shit without them.
That's what I'm saying. There's at least like 3 million Black people in New York, like 2 million in New York, like 3 million in ATL. My nigga, if we were to all,
you know how many loans is available right now?
My dude, if we were all to pick up $100,
the thing that Cuba's pushing is like, if you want that Black vote, what are you gonna do for us? If we gonna keep voting for y'all gotta keep doing something for us.
See, for me, the problem is that that's something that he shouldn't have even brought to Trump's attention, because now that's gonna make his mouth water. Oh yeah, I can make that happen for you. You know how he get down.
That's what I was just saying.
Now, if you would have been with Biden just to get this clown out of the office, and you would have said these are the talks that we having, it would have been a different ballgame.
I don't
do some shit like that.
I think Biden and them had that same talk, man, and they just wasn't trying to put that kind of bread up.
But it didn't have to be that kind of bread, because Republicans tweaked the money anyways. Yeah, he went to both parties, but the Republicans tweaked the bread anyways. It's not. And not for nothing,
Biden is putting up some packages together for Black people. He's offering like $15K for new home buyers. He's trying to put money into schools, and like opportunity zones and shit. The problem is
realistic things he's trying to do.
Yeah.
He's trying to accomplish realistic goals,
and it's on a much smaller scale. It definitely ain't no 500 billion. But what he did say is he gonna give 400 billion to clean energy and like a better greener global America. And I'm like, if you got 400 billion for that, and they offering 500 billion for us, these numbers just ain't right, man. You know what I'm saying?
But Trump don't care about things like that, though. Trump don't care about things like that, though.
They ain't throwing no billions around in our conversation.
You want to clean the what? The air?
Clean the air. Get rid of
help the people.
Fossil fuel.
I don't talk about fuel.
Air pollution. Everybody is saying that the pandemic is because of how we treat the planet, and it's actually a virus based on how bad the pollution has been, and future viruses gonna happen due to how we live in.
Future virus is gonna happen due to population control. Bring that shit over here.
At the end of the day, I'm like, man, vote for whoever you want to vote for, but you gotta tell me what the Black community is getting out of this. And
that's what Cuba's on.
Yeah, but the thing with the 500 platinum plan is it doesn't really say how that money goes into the community. You know what I mean?
He didn't.
It's working its way up now. It sounds good. I ain't gonna lie. 500 billion. I'll take However you chop it up, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's
It
definitely
ain't gonna
time
make
for
it but
us.
so far, man. If that would have happened, is
But that's what I was saying earlier, man. Like in New York, if everybody in New York and ATL put $100 up, we already looking at like 500 million, and that's just a one-time fee. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't really need nobody to give us money. We just make it seem that way. If we vote for them, they're gonna help us. But we got all the avenues to make our own money, create our own banks. Son, a
and
city in
now is the
Dubai,
time.
a city in Dubai is like 400 million to create and build a whole new city.
Mhm.
We could do that in half the time with the money if everybody was to say, yo, let's just put up $100. Every black person in America, let them white people do what they want to do. We're going to try to work some shit out on our own. Niggas going to
Right.
start asking questions, yo, who this money really going to? Who's going to hold this in their
Niggas gonna
account?
start Dr.
It's a
Niggas
lot
gonna
of stuff
start
that come with that.
Yeah, niggas
Yeah,
gonna treat you
man.
like Dr. Umar. Like I ain't taking money to build that school for like 20 years now.
I gave you that 100 2 weeks ago. I ain't seen nothing yet. What y'all really doing over there, man?
Well, I mean, it's fucked up, but it's the mentality that most have.
Nah,
You got
Dr.
the
Umar's a
power.
garbage nigga though. Niggas send that nigga money. Like the school is done. Niggas got nothing done. My nigga, the school still got boards on it. It should look like a crack house.
Yeah,
Yo,
because that's that sly shit. I mean,
And he's
like
still
I
kicking
said,
balls and niggas
it
still
ain't.
believe in
Yeah,
him.
yeah,
He
it's not.
scammed everybody.
Man,
yeah.
there's sly motherfuckers in every race. So,
Yeah.
but
It
as
just
far
is
as
what
that,
it is.
as far as that unity, Millie, that you talking about,
We don't got it.
That'll be bro. That's the same
There
thing with
ain't no
us.
unity, nigga.
they got to take. Yeah, somebody powerful have to be behind that because
Ain't no unity.
we have not listened to nobody since
Mhm.
Malcolm. So
No president ever had our interests at heart to fix
no,
our
Yeah.
situation,
no,
You
no.
our
know, at the
community,
bottom.
our
For what? The
education.
government,
This is another
as
reason
much
why
as
I
we,
don't
as we
motherfucking vote,
benefit
man.
off the government benefits off us.
10 times. You working until you 65, baby.
Nigga, that shit used to be 62 and they upped it. Nigga, you gonna
And
die.
they taxing you every week.
Yeah,
How much money you think they making off of you, man?
bro. I know.
Collectively.
I check them pay stubs all the time. All right, they take a lot of money out. If you times that shit by 350 employees, man,
And
that's a
in
lot
30
of money.
years. In 30
But in
years.
30 years, you know what I'm saying?
We don't see none of that,
They
man.
owe me a lot
President
of
will
money,
change.
son.
They'll change some shit if they stop taxing our checks
They
and let us
owe us a
come
lot
home
of
with the net
money.
pay. You know, the gross or the net? Is it
Why
the
we can't
gross?
have what's tax about there? Man? Why do
Let
we
us come
even
home
need
with the
that?
gross pay.
Who
That's
gets
changing
that
something.
money?
The
What they do with
What?
the
government.
money they take
The
out of our
government.
checks?
The
Federal, that go
government.
right back generate.
Yeah. That's why
And
you
what?
in
And go back into
America.
the.
That goes into the
So
military, into
I gotta,
Military, the
education.
I
roads,
gotta wait. So
buildings.
I gotta pay the government back for
Yeah,
providing me with the opportunity to live or have
to
a nice
live in
life.
America,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, it's
All
like a
good.
Oh, so
yeah.
I'm
You
paying
get
for my.
your ass getting taxed.
State
So
joint
I'm
go
Yeah.
to
not.
cops,
You got a
city
job.
workers.
Oh,
Yep.
Yeah, city workers. You got a job
Mhm.
that's
taxing
what
your
we
butt.
doing.
That's
Oh,
what we
wow.
doing.
Hell yeah, and nowhere is
Pay
lower.
for that.
There is everything is the same. You see
Mhm.
some shit on your stuff that you never seen before, and be like, they yanking. If we
Yeah.
came home with gross pay, we'd be all good,
All
Yo,
I'm
I got a
saying.
question,
super
y'all.
good.
Go
I
ahead,
got a
man.
question. I heard a skit. It was a skit on the fucking 21 Savage job. It's based on street shit. It was by Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman did a couple of interludes on 21 Savage and Savage
He
Mode 2
narrated
joint.
the album, man.
He narrated the album, and it was a song called Snitches and Rats. And Morgan Freeman had this breakdown when he said the difference between a snitch and a rat. He said a snitch, they will tell on you or snitch on you, whatever, as
The
long as it
game.
benefits them to gain, as long as they benefit, as long as they get some kind of reward in it. But with a rat just, there's no loyalty at all. Like,
Yeah.
Right.
they downright dirty. You know what I'm saying? So he said at the end of the day, a snitch, you can still look at a snitch as a
Is a
perfect
human being.
human being, but a
Mm-hmm.
rat will always be a fucking rat.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, wow, but they both have the same. I mean, they're similar, but the way he broke it down, he made that shit sound different to me, bro. And I thought that was pretty dope. I thought that was pretty dope.
He
biting all kind of shit.
Saying like you can accept a snitch, but you can never accept a fucking rat.
See, a snitch gonna benefit off of that person that he trying to get up out the game.
And I get where he coming from because a snitch doesn't necessarily have to be something to do with does involve crime. It could be at work.
Right.
This fella's up for promotion, and he could just throw some dirt. He could see me do something and rat me out.
You
was late yesterday.
And I lose out, and he gains it. That's snitching. I mean, he got rewarded for it. But,
now, rat is biting all kind of cheese, Swiss cheese, cheddar cheese.
Telling all niggas who ain't got to know about nothing else.
Destroying lives, and that's all my life I looked at the snitch as a fucking snitch. You can't fuck with me, but he just made me realize it's a fucking difference, bro.
That's because he broke it down intellectually.
Right.
That shit was crazy.
And a nigga that's trying to take your position, that's really him being competitive.
It's competitive.
Telling on you.
It's competitive when he's letting his work do the talking.
Yeah.
He letting his lips.
If I'm outshot,
you slip.
If you feel the need to go to the manager and sneak in the office, talking to the side of your face and looking at me, let me know that you're snitching on me. Because I had it happen live right in front of my eyes. You're intimidated by me because you know I got to lead. So
right.
You got to catch up.
Right.
So right. No competition at all.
Yeah, I mean, in your face blatantly is just disrespectful.
Yeah. So.
But if he caught you slipping, that's a problem. You know, he gonna step on your toes, nigga, to get that. And that's how that world go.
Yeah, but the whole point of me saying that was that Morgan Freeman just made me realize it's a fucking difference, my nigga. They're two different words. My nigga, a rat is a fucking rat, and a snitch is still a fucking just
rat, a wretched motherfucker.
Just a human being. Yes, a snitch. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell on this nigga. Just because
that's
ratting.
That's what he made me feel a snitch is a tattletale. Like when he was kid.
Yeah, you know? The ratting is no gain. I'm gonna just tell him this nigga heard him, get him fired.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope though. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, what's the next? We moving on to, fellas. What's next?
We're moving on to Sucker of the Week, man.
Sucker of the Week. This is really.
It's a real fucked up situation, and
really
y'all
fucked up situation.
Don't get upset with my bluntness or our brother's bluntness, but this is just it make my stomach turn, and I can't stand to even talk about it, but I have to. The Sucker of the Week goes to Mr. Austin Stevens. Mr. Stevens, man, fuck you. I ain't calling you Mr. Stevens. Austin, fucked had sex with his 10-year-old. He raped his 10-month-old daughter. His 10-month-old daughter until she died. So, Austin,
sick fuck.
You are the sucker of the decade, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You a sucker. You past sucker. You not even a sucker. I hope they do something with you real volatile in jail. That's all I'm saying.
Send him to Iraq to get executed.
He gonna commit suicide.
Oh no! Don't commit suicide.
Nah, they gotta put his Johnson.
Niggas like that don't last.
Instead of a guillotine, drop that shit on them.
It ain't gonna last. I want them to take his bed sheets away from him so he can't kill himself. So they can go in there.
You gotta tie that shit around the bed and lock him in with it.
Yeah. They need to hog tie that motherfucker like this, and he gets blazed in his cheeks every fucking day.
Send that nigga to Kentucky. I need Fleece Johnson on his ass.
Send him up there with them big Kentucky dudes.
Exactly. Special request.
I need Fleece on his ass. He sees him. He wants him.
They need to chastise you, nigga.
Please don't need no water, no food.
Send him down to Texas, prison in Texas where everything's bigger.
Yeah, that's some big Texas motherfuckers. Linebackers running your cheeks. Fucking piece of shit. I'm so mad at him, man. His precious little girl, man, had to suffer. She didn't even experience walking yet, probably, man. And this nigga gonna go fucking do that to your daughter, man. Motherfucker.
What's his name again?
I can't.
Something Stevens.
Austin Stevens.
Also, yeah, just burn in hell, man. Fuck him. Let's move on. That shit's disturbing.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I think like in the last week or so, there's been similar situations. Yeah.
As a matter of fact, like
a
when
few
you
of
the
them.
Austin Stephen thing, like me and Chris was talking about the Guyanese woman throwing the baby out the window. Like these motherfuckers, they all need to burn them motherfuckers.
That was recent too, right?
Yeah, this last week, man. On Tuesday, on Monday, she took the fucking baby newborn and threw it out the window. You bring the baby home to throw it out the window, man? They should execute you, man. Those are people you need to shoot on sight.
On site.
What? On site.
Stupid ass. Fuck all that. They don't need to be handcuffed. They need to be shot on sight.
On sight. They don't touch his ass.
Killing babies, man. Don't have no baby. Don't open your legs, man.
Yeah, don't do nothing.
Sick niggas, man.
Come on, man.
All right, man. Let's get off these disturbing ass topics. Yeah. I had a question for y'all, man. Somebody always in my DM sending me some info about if you with your girl right now, right? And basically your ex calls you and gives you like some insight on whether she's seen your girl with somebody else or she's seen her doing some shady shit with some next nigga. Are you gonna believe her or take it as she trying to get back in the picture?
Or just hating?
No, she
ain't. So your ex-girl, your ex-girl give you some information about your new girl that she fucking around on you?
Yeah.
You go ahead, Smack.
That could be a two-way. That could go both ways. It can go both ways.
You able to believe her?
You could believe it, or she could just be hating.
You got to know what type of person that she is, though.
Yeah, you got to know. If you know she like that, if you know her body like that, then you already know the vibes. Like, yeah, you just.
No, I meant your old chick you talking about.
Yeah, your old chick.
Yeah, you got to know what type of person that she is.
Yeah, you got to already know.
If you know that she's always on some grimy shit, then I take that shit with a grain of salt.
Millie, she got to show me some pictures. She got to show me
because it's going to seem odd coming from your ex because it's going to seem like you want me back.
She got to show me some proof. There's a lot of camera phones out there. People take cameras, pictures, everything. If you've seen that, then I'm going to definitely tell you, okay, thank you for the information. And I'm going to do my own
would you tell her? Would you tell her?
Investigation with wifey to see if she's slipping.
If it was the other way around, would you say something?
If I say what?
You seen her new nigga
with another chick? Would you say so?
Fuck about a new nigga.
How about if that's like your baby moms or something?
If my baby moms, if I know my baby moms is with this dude, and
you see that dude
with another girl,
you mind your business?
Hell, fucking, I don't give a shit who she with. Fuck about her like that. She just got my kid. Shout out to my baby mom.
But you know, for us, it's always different. That's always our first reaction, though. Like, man, I don't care.
Nah, on the real though. I mean, we haven't.
Wait, Millie, we have
our relationship.
So you tell me to jump on the horn and be like, no,
What I mean. I'm definitely not giving no insight on nobody relationship. More than likely, they probably know. You know what I'm saying? They just be acting like
for sure.
They probably know. But I mean, if you get that information, are you gonna take it as something you believe, or
you got to investigate for yourself?
I will have to look into it and see if wifey she's moving funny. You know what I'm saying? And
because especially if you know your wifey's not like that. It's going to seem like your ex is just trying to get you back, or just trying to destroy y'all.
Yeah.
It could seem like bitterness, you know what I mean?
It got to be a build up for me to be like, oh shit, she telling the truth. I just can't go off the fly and be like, where'd you see that? Because women be having the same shitty intentions.
What if it's an out the blue call though? You gonna believe it?
Out the blue call from who?
Well, if it's out of the blue call, if she at some spot, if she see my girl, she gonna have to FaceTime me and turn the camera around.
That's what I'm saying. She got to show me.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not taking that word, man.
Tell her, yo, pass her the phone. Pass her the phone.
Yeah, you got
see
pics?
you when you get home.
Let me see some pics, man.
I
like
see
to
you
see
when you get home.
See you in your home. You tell her suck my dick.
Because then,
she was at the right. You got to put it at the door. You out of here.
You fucking take that advice, right, Millie? You take, oh, what? She cheat? Then you, like a dumbass, you go talk to wifey. You know what I'm saying? Baby,
what you doing, Millie? What you doing?
Yeah, I ain't taking that.
Yeah, you can't take that.
I mean, it's crazy though if you listen to what we really saying though. Somebody is actually giving you information that could be true, but because of who it's coming from, niggas is automatically like,
you gotta rethink that shit. You can't just go off. You really can't.
You're not going. That's what I'm saying. You gotta do some investigation.
I'm on my business.
But that's what I mean. Like, if it's your ex, it's like, but what if it's, your right-hand man? You're going to be like, oh, word?
What you mean?
That's my right-hand man. I expect them to make himself present.
But
like his presence be known.
That right-hand man thing could be dangerous, though, because your right-hand man might not believe you. And he might take offense to that or think you're trying to...
Nah, if he trusts you like that, like, if he trusts you like that, he should... If he's seen...
And we talking about like one of us in this circle.
Yeah,
right
if I
now.
see Millie,
I know Millie or Chris will believe me, but it's some niggas I had that the cat got them niggas so obia, niggas don't see nothing, my nigga.
Right, they blind like this. You right, but
again, you gotta make your presence be felt though. Like, yo, what's up? Oh, word, yeah. Yo, what's going on?
Yeah, we holding a conference because if I was to see. Yeah.
Because then if you don't say nothing and she's like, oh, don't say nothing, it ain't your business and all that, and then you don't say nothing, and then all of a sudden that'll pop up in a conversation talking about, well, he saw me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Listen, man. I ain't going.
And then you looking there like this.
You know what? But that's you're right, Woody. But that's for right hands. Like dudes like out in the yard, my right hand.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you automatically. Yeah.
But I ain't going to lie, man. Speaking of that, I'm glad you bring it up.
I'm quick on the phone, my nigga.
See? Last year, I had a situation that I didn't have. I was exposed to a situation like that. So
remember, we are more than 1 million people watching, son. Don't.
Oh yeah, for sure. No. Listen. I ain't put no name. I ain't gonna say no names. Listen, I ain't gonna say no names.
Also, remember that you're at home and your back is turned. So why?
Oh no. That's why the wall behind me, nigga. Ain't nobody hitting me over my head.
We forgetting we live.
But I'm just saying, I was in this situation. All right, there ain't no names. I ain't gonna be that raw. But I ain't gonna mention nothing. But I was at a setting with my wife, and I seen this couple.
I wasn't a couple.
Listen, I know dude, and there, cool dude, whatever. I see him at a couple functions, with his thing. I was in Red Lobsters last year. His thing was with a thing.
That means he's not doing his thing.
Came over. Up my shoulder. Hey. Oh, shit. Okay. Grab my hands. Baby, don't say nothing. Because you got to mind your business, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't go to do.
If that's not your man.
Because you don't know what kind of person that, you don't know what kind of. Mentally, you go tell that nigga that.
If that's not your right hand man, you can't say nothing like that.
It's fucked up, but hey,
it's an acquaintance. You got to keep it quiet.
Yeah, and you know what I'm into, man? I'm into do whatever makes you happy, man. As I got older, you know what I'm saying. So I don't know what the situation was. Could have been. It didn't look like a brother. You ain't gonna be one of them restaurant.
No, man, you're not.
Red Lobster.
Oh man.
So, but you know what I'm saying, man? So it's just like, yeah, it's
same shit for me last year. I seen some shit. You know what I'm saying?
And you can,
And I just took a picture and saved it for a rainy day.
Oh, no, I don't want no pictures. Just like a photographer. I'm good. I ain't taking no pictures.
So
they do your thing.
Yo, It's funny as
I save it for a rainy day, my nigga.
Man.
My story was so crazy.
TMZ, nigga.
My story was so crazy. My best friend, I mean, I knew the dude for like 15 years. You know how I found out his wife, he was a thotty? On Cake Live, nigga. When she was up there. My nigga, Millie probably threw her a couple of champagne bottles.
What you talking about? What?
Yo, that nigga smacked.
She was throwing her cake on what? Allegedly?
Yo.
Allegedly, but nah.
Smack you moving like a spicy chicken sandwich.
No, but the crazy thing about it, nah. That's how I found out that she was playing my nigga. And I sent them this. I had to send them the links to show them and shit.
Yeah, but you did the right thing. That should do. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
We don't want our dudes going through it, but I mean, they meant to, you know, because he could have been like, yo, Smack, what the fuck? Nah, how you don't know shit, you know, and then y'all friendship is crushed.
No, I don't gotta know shit. You can see shit with your own eye. That's your girl over there.
That's proof, man. That's proof in the book.
That's Kim.
What girls do in them type of situations, they'll try to pitch against each other and be, you gonna choose. You gonna take
your friend word over mine.
Yeah, but she already. But once he confronted her with it, she already had the replacement. She left, went to the replacement crib, left the nigga with all 3 kids. So shit.
Yeah.
That ain't no good.
You got something else, man?
Yeah, I got a personal question, man. Yo, why do pretty girls shit smell so fucking stink, son? I can't figure this shit out, my nigga. Like, shit stinks in general. But pretty girls? My nigga, that shit is crazy, son. And I'm talking about across the board. Like, it's a different, like, yo,
come out different.
Burn the fucking bathroom down. You just came out of there? Son. Nah.
That shit turn you off?
I mean, I can't say it turn me off. But it's a correlation. That shit is a high correlation, son. I'm talking about, like, whether you at work or where you outside, son, you see that pretty thing come out the bathroom and you happen to whiff by there?
So you say
you just talking about shit. You ain't talking about no coochie smells. You
no. I'm talking about shit.
Wifey shit stink that
they
bad,
will burn down your entire crib, son. Like, nah. And I'm not talking about just older women. Like, it could be a young, cute little teenage girl, and she come out the bathroom, and you like, oh my God.
Yo, but Millie, they pretty, right? On the outside, they nice looking. I hate using the word pretty, but they fine. They fine on the outside. And something gotta be wrong with them. Make it be that shit.
I don't know.
At least it ain't something else serious. Let them shit.
I'm just saying though, that shit is weird to me, son, because I'm not no advocate that my shit don't stink, but I don't clear out a whole fucking house, my nigga. Like, you don't be upstairs and like, oh shit.
You know what it is?
Wait a minute now.
A lot of people don't follow.
They gotta have a defecto, Millie. It can't be that pretty and not have a problem.
They don't courtesy flash. You right?
Got a courtesy.
That's what it is, man.
It does.
As soon as you feel it,
son, y'all are bugging. That shit
courtesy
is. Y'all can't tell me y'all don't know.
Go a long while, bro.
Nah, matches go a long while. Burn the whole box of matches.
Yo, some people store that food in their system, man.
But it's what you eat, though, Millie.
And they ain't lax. They never laxed before.
But this thing,
that shit stink.
I have never met a pretty girl who could not clear out a fucking apartment building, son.
Well, you need to stop fucking pretty girls, Millie, because them bitches sound like they give you a problem.
This thing is fuck.
I'm mad you acting like you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, Smack. You a funny nigga.
Cheesing
from fucking ear to ear.
I only fuck with dark-skinned chicks. This shit smells. It don't smell.
What?
Oh my God.
This nigga went to the loud.
This shit smell regular. That's some pretty red Beyonce
like, you know how much 8 mil we gonna get for that comment? You just went only fucking dark.
Ever heard said I only
nigga, that's some light-skinned Beyonce shit that be smelling like that. That's the ones that think that shit don't stink. That should be smelling like death, my nigga. You
not terrible. They gotta have a default. They gotta have a problem. Some, you know.
Yeah, they gotta have one bitch, Millie. They can't be that pretty and sexy.
Perfect. Yeah, you can't shit roses.
You know? Like when y'all ladies be farting in your presence.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you, 40. I'm glad you bring that up.
How long did it take for y'all like,
man? Don't fart next to me. Word up,
Chris. You the type to make. You the type of bitch that hold her fought for 20 years fucking with you.
Yeah.
She's scared to
I mean,
fall
you can
around
shit, and I can open the
fuck up
door
her inside.
and catch you shitting. I can catch you shitting, and
You can't fart next to you?
Chris, that's come on now. Let me tell you
lady
something.
like to take
Chris,
it for you to. Me, I can drop a load. But I don't feel like you should.
In the beginning stages, I don't know you like that. You can't fart next to me. Once I marry you, my wife, I love you, you got kids, man, you gotta let that shit slide, Chris.
I let it slide, but I ain't accepting the motherfucker. I let it slide.
I mean, you can
got no choice.
Especially
that's one of my compromises, nigga.
You just gotta.
What the fuck? Nah, on the real, man, I don't have a big problem with it.
You let that shit blow like fucking trumpets, nigga.
Oh,
that's
hell
what
yeah.
I'm supposed to do.
Oh, yeah?
My feet supposed to be out.
You gotta hit him with the old tricks.
So what do you do in a situation where? What do you do in a situation where you having sex, you on top beating, and she just let one out by accident?
Oh my God! Wow!
Oh, that's different.
You gotta keep going.
If she, I'm gonna keep that going. I'm nasty, like I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Talking about this freak side now. I'm all in.
Let that shit out, baby. Don't hold that in. You gotta go.
What if that shit stick raw, Chris? That shit burn your nostrils, hairs.
I mean, we gonna talk about it after. Might be laugh, but it's still gonna get that nut.
Gotta keep the train going.
That's all you could do is laugh.
But you chilling watching them, and you drop one. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You nasty. You move over there. You know what I'm saying? But
you can talk your shit. You can talk your shit.
I swear to God, man. I swear to God, man. I just kind of funny with that. I feel like they.
I fought all day, my nigga. I don't care who does what.
Female is different though, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. You can feel. I know you understand what I'm saying. They all night, they panty tied up and all of that, and then they making the food and they drop one. You gonna be like,
why is it different for a female?
As a female, your ass, you shouldn't stink. You ain't supposed to be farting. Your underarms definitely shouldn't be green like onions. Like certain things is just not. Your breath ain't supposed to be hot. You know what I'm saying?
That's different now. Breath and
but I'm just saying these are like womanly qualities.
Your armpits should never be stink. Your body should always be clean. But the fart, that's not. Come on, that's not the same.
I mean, that's why we agree to disagree.
You go on your first date with Shorty. You know
that's
what I mean?
I just said to Chris. At the first date, that's just unacceptable. You cannot fart. You just farted. Oh, this date is over. You a dog.
I ain't gonna lie. This pandemic helped out a lot with bullshit like that. Niggas is rocking masks all day. You can't really smell nothing. Niggas' breaths is hot.
But
I mean, just for
that's your wife and kids, nigga. You got to let that shit rock, man.
I mean, it's gonna rock, but it ain't something I'm like,
that can't be the worst thing she's ever done, man. Nigga, you've seen it at her worst, nigga. Wake up looking with the cold in her eyes. Y'all didn't have that in her worst.
That don't mean you gotta accept it, though, man. Like if you
exactly.
every day and wifey's like, yo, I'm not putting on no deodorant. I don't even like wearing deodorant.
That's different.
That she living like the Arabs?
No, that's musty.
You're a caveman. I can't fuck with a caveman.
But I found
you got more armpit hair than me.
Listen, Crystal's not gonna my wife is not gonna wake up and say she's not gonna put on the deodorant. You know that, Millie. You're not gonna accept that.
There are women that do that. They're home and they say, why do I need to put deodorant on?
And they dirty though, man.
But that's a hygiene issue. It's not a
culture thing.
Yeah, it's a hygiene issue. Like that she don't feel like she need to. That's a personal hygiene thing.
There's women that believe because they're home.
But that's one of those I'm connected with the earth type women.
The what?
I'm connected with the earth type women.
Connected with the earth. You nigga go to Africa. Everything I get smell like Under Armour.
Yo, listen. Stinky. Listen. I ain't got a problem. Listen, man. When it come to getting down, I hit it stinky. What? Wifey, she's stinky. I don't care. Sweaty.
What? Wait, what?
That shit don't matter to me, man. What up?
Nah.
But you know what? We can hit the shower next. You know what I'm saying? I don't really care about that, man. What up?
Nah, Chris, you need to have some moral on your fucking buddy, son.
Nah, man, listen. That's why I said other things can compensate for the fire thing, man. I don't care.
I'm like Q and Juice. When Shorty came from working out, like that.
That's it. Let me get this sweat. Give me that.
Yeah, but that's different. Like, I mean, but If that aroma come out, why you already been into the sex?
Oh, that aroma ain't gonna do nothing. Let me smell
if that aroma come out like 5 minutes into the sex, that's different. But if you open the legs and that aroma hit you before you even put your buddy in, how can you still go in?
Because that's wifey. I'm good.
That's wifey. That's different.
Nah, wifey shouldn't even be able to.
Oh yeah, so you
I was talking about wifey, nigga.
They shouldn't have that type of stench.
Oh, wifey ain't got that kind of stench.
Y'all talking about randoms? Nah.
I
gotta be somebody I build with, man, to do that.
But wifey not gonna have that kind of stench. She's not gonna come to the bed and disrespect you like that.
Oh, y'all was talking about like if you jump a joint and it stink.
Oh, so you talking about busting wifey down after the gym?
So if wifey stink, you don't care, Chris?
After the gym?
I don't give a fuck about that.
Before he said thumbs up after the gym, you bust wifey down?
I'm like Q and juice, my nigga.
Only thing I probably might not do is bite it while it's frowsy. But besides that, I'm blazing.
You wildin'.
I ain't.
Tell him why that beard so long, baby.
You wildin', man. That's all my
shit. You put that shit, baby.
The foot is gonna lick all the iodine off that cat.
That's why that shit longer than mine.
40 don't care, man.
All the salt,
man. Natural beer juice.
Listen, man. When you with me, it's all go, man. Word up. I don't care.
Y'all niggas different, man.
All right, yo, changing the tempo, man. I had another question, man. Somebody wanted to know, like, us growing up, for those of us that was raised with a father or without a father, how do you think it influenced you as a father, and what changes do you think it affected you in your own upbringing and possibly your future teachings of what you expect your son to be like?
Or daughter? Or kids in general?
Yeah, your kids in general.
So
my dad, nah. As cool, I ain't gonna hold you growing up. Like, my dad was cool at some points, but at some points he kind of made me feel like when I grow up, I didn't want to raise my kid like him. So, yeah, I always felt like that. I wanted to have a different approach when it came to my own kid. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. You know, I came up with Pa Duke, so.
Yeah. Everybody's different, yeah. So it's different stories. I mean.
Yeah, he told me.
We all came up. We all came up with Chris Pops. Remember those?
Yeah, right. That's right. That's what I'm saying.
With Chris Pops.
You know, he had mad respect. You know,
OG. Twisted. I got mad love for my pop. He cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like I would have a different approach.
He taught me a couple stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He held down my moms and them for. My moms ain't had to work for a good portion of her joint with him. You know what I mean? He helped the family down. He taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Hold everybody down.
That's old. That's the old school way.
Yeah. Bring it to the table, man. Break it down. Give everybody.
And that's the old school way.
Pay the joints. All of that. You know. That's
so you think if you didn't have that, let's just say you had a single mom, you think that would have affected you negatively in your upbringing?
It wouldn't affect it negatively. It just wouldn't have that effect because that's a man way of showing his kid something. You know what I'm saying? The man is doing this. You know what I'm saying? The man is doing that. My Duke showed me some shit too, but the provider was installed by Pa Dukes.
Yeah, he taught you how to be a provider. So, like Millie said, Pops was in there. What path you think you would have took? How were you to approach life without having that dad didn't show you how to be a provider?
I would have grew up around other niggas because I ain't only learned from my pops. Y'all know that. I mean, we all was around older niggas anyway. Yeah. So we came up around a lot of older people to show us that shit that if you didn't have a father, nigga, they taught you that shit. They taught you how to fuck.
But a lot of people,
you know what I'm saying? That type of shit.
A lot of people came around, they had that, compared to what your pops had, your pops was raising you to be a man.
That's what I'm saying.
Our outside friends was more to that street shit that they don't done that path where we could possibly lose our life or go to jail.
Right. We just end up being strong enough to steer our own shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we don't have to deal with a lot of that. But as far as I think my mom would have did a good job. I just like I said, I would have just been missing
that father.
That provider mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's what he gave me. He gave me that. You know what I mean? Go work for your shit.
He was
the
a
only
brute,
thing
my nigga.
I
That nigga
don't
didn't
like.
care. He'd beat the friends and the kids. He'd beat his kids and their friends.
That's what I'm saying.
That's kind of pops he was, nigga.
Yeah.
Come back there with a belt and hit all of us in the room for making too much noise.
That's that's respect given by other parents. You know what I'm saying? That's how it was back then anyway.
That's how it was back then. It's funny because my mom's actually had a problem with that because my pops is old school, right? So back when he was coming up, you know, the parents' friends or whatever, you know, it was a tight-knit community always. So if they saw him out of line or my uncles or whatever out of line, they got the right to beat their ass.
My mom's gave niggas permission to beat me when she saw me in the streets. I don't like that shit.
See, you're right. So one time, my mom's, my pops fake gave one of the other old heads, the right and all that. Like, yo, you see him doing something wrong or whatever.
Straighten
him up or whatever.
Yeah.
For one, I never really liked dude coming up anyways. And for two, when he said something to me, it was on something. What? You a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you talking about? And he's like, your father said if I saw you out of line, I'm like, whatever, man. Fuck out of here. So I went to Mom Dukes, like, yo, why he over here giving green lights? You know what I'm saying? And my mom blew that shit up into something crazy.
You got Pop slave.
Yeah, she's like, nigga, this ain't back in the day.
Say the Wild Wild West.
You giving green lights and blah, 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 blah.
My mom used to give teachers permission to hit me.
Yeah. Yeah, it was different time.
Yeah, it was different time, and
different times coming. You know what I mean, coming up. But
so, do y'all think y'all would emulate your pops, or you would try to be the opposite?
I try
to emulate him, or try to what?
Be the opposite. Like you ain't really like his ways too much on certain things, where you now do the opposite in terms of how you live your life and deal with your kids.
Yeah,
I mean, I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga gave me ass whippings.
My dad gave me ass whoopings too, but I tried.
I deserved it.
I tried to follow.
I don't try to be so, like he was never soft on me. You know what I'm saying? He'll you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Old school, you know what time it is. So
yeah, you know the old school. Yeah.
I think I didn't got hit with everything.
Everything 40 in the book, bro. That's just crazy. That was child abuse, by the way, y'all.
So it's funny because you know when you it's not, and when you try to implement that to your kids now is like, yeah, it's hard because you know kids talk, right? So now teachers get involved, and then teachers
you can't do that. You can't be busting these kids up.
You can't be busting their ass. You know what I'm saying? Like you can bust their ass, but you can't bust their ass.
Yeah, it's a different time period.
I just don't like when nobody tries to tell me how to discipline my kids.
Right.
My pops came up. This how I came up. This how my kids came up. I ain't growing up to be a softie. They ain't gonna grow up to be a softie.
Oh yeah.
That's just it. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids is like.
What's your approach when you got a girl? Is it more aggressive?
It's kind of the same.
Is it more calm and laid back? Or
it's kind of the same.
Can you still get aggressive? Because I ain't gonna hold you.
You have to get aggressive.
Like I called my daughter today because her mom called me the other day and said that her cousin went on the iPad or whatever and they typed in the word sex and some shit came up. And she had her watching some stuff. So I called her today and I said, I will fuck you up. Don't ever that.
Who was responsible for that?
Her cousin. But
I'll go beat it.
I didn't repeat the word because I don't want to know that word because she's not supposed to know that word.
Right.
So I said that bad word your mom talking about. I don't want to hear that out your mouth no more. And she like, well, no, she give me the okay, daddy. Like she like, nah, I'm dead serious.
Trying to butter you up.
Yeah, but I will break my foot in your ass. I just do not.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, is that too aggressive for a girl?
It's not aggressive.
Hell
you
no.
Want to know why? Because when you soft and you the daddy, then when they get a nigga in their life, he becomes aggressive,
Mm.
how you gonna come to daddy and say, hey, this dude, when you showing softish ways?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Because
saying? You
she
gotta
didn't
be strong and
expect to get
firm.
that fear in her from you, like that respect level from you. So it's like daddy ain't gonna do nothing about it anyway.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But yo, Smike, be the way you feel in your heart you should be. I'm gonna whoop you.
Yeah, and that's and what you just said, Chris, is another good point because she uses that to her advantage. She's getting smart enough to realize that, like, okay, there's certain things that I know if I go to mom gonna be mad, aggressive, and talk to me spicy. But I'm soft on daddy, and I know I can pull it off for him. And she know, and it's funny thing, she knows that shit. She uses that shit to her advantage.
I don't be letting certain shit. I don't let a lot of things slide. My kids is like they in the army base when they
if the
with me.
mom tell them no, but they try to come to you and butter you up, is it wrong for you to tell them yes, or should you just continue to agree with the mom and say, if mom told you no, it's no?
It'll be lopsided.
If mom say no, it's no, man.
No, man. Yeah, it'll be lopsided. It'll be fucked up.
I need to know what the no is for, though. Like, depending on what it is, you know what I'm saying? It's not going to just be, oh, no. Like, I need to know why. You know what I'm saying? If it's something valid.
So that's what you'll do for you. You'll go to mom and say, well, she told
you
me
try not to
she
go
wanted
against
this,
each
so
other,
she
man.
said you told her no.
Yes,
so
really.
why you told her no? So that's
I need
a
to know
better
why.
approach.
I need to know why. Well, your mother said no, then why? Yeah, why?
But I won't ask her why, because she's going to tell me she got game. There's 7. They finesse
the kids is there. They're gonna finesse the situation.
They're gonna finesse it. So
so all of y'all basically agree that y'all try to emulate your pops, and the way you raise your kids now is based on
I became a street nigga, Millie.
The way I raise my kids now is based on how my pops raised us.
Listen, I'm in my 30s and my pops is still my right hand man.
Yeah, so
me and my pops is cool. You know I raised my daughter according to the way that my mom raised me because I had more strong relationship to my mom. Huh?
Y'all all live with your pops? Grew up with them in the house?
In the beginning,
he was up in the block.
It was the beginning. Yeah, that's funny, right? Because it was at the beginning, but then my pops, like before he said, he lived up the block. I stayed on fucking Rogers and Carroll and Rogers, and he said on President. Nigga, that shit was right there. So.
Gotcha. All right. Yeah, I'm the opposite though. I definitely don't emulate my pops. I think his parenting taught me how I don't want to be and how I don't want to raise my kids. And because of that,
aggressive.
Not even aggressive, just like you said, I ain't live with my pops. I seen him like
is it the island way? Because Millie, you gotta realize we West Indian. So island parents got different teachings compared to American.
Nah, I think it was just the time. Like we ain't have that tight knit father-son bond.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying? And we definitely ain't lived together, and it wasn't like up the block either. It's like if I call you, I might go see him this weekend or 2 weekends from now, but it's just a weekend. You know what I mean? That's it. I'm not seeing 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's just 2 days. And there was never like a push to be like,
I got all kind of change pulling in my pocket.
Send this nigga to live with me and let me raise him. You know what I'm saying? And then when you do get that kind of push, I guess, to be more involved, by that time for me it's kind of too late. At least
too late,
when I was growing up. You know what I'm saying?
You had already became your own man.
Yeah, so everything the way he lived, the way he, I guess, treated my mom, the way they communicated, I was like, nah, this ain't ever going to be.
You're not going to do that, right? Right.
So even if we have kids and you don't live with me, or I have a baby mom, all my kids is going to be in the same. Y'all going to treat each other the same.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all going to know each other the same. Like, it's no, your sister's in North Carolina and your brother's in Florida.
Y'all do know each other. Y'all do like, oh, that's my half and that's my half sister. I don't do
that's
that.
Your brother and sister.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
That's your brother and sister.
I never came up like that. That's my brother.
That's your brother and sister.
My dad ended up having another kid with his wife, and that's my brother. I don't say that's my half brother. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's your brother.
My dad's son.
Yeah, like my pops got other kids. I have no clue who they are, son. and probably never gonna know who they are. You know what I'm saying? And it was just the way.
I mean, at this point, it's whatever.
Yeah, but even then, this was like I was like 15, 16. You know what I mean? It was never no push to be like, yo, this is your brother. He's not from your mom, but y'all still blood. It wasn't none of that. So for me, it was like, damn, I can't raise my kids not knowing just because you got a different mom, you don't got a brother.
But it also depends on the situation with the other party. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's some spiteful women out there, but as the father, you can't let that happen, son. You know what I mean? You can't let your child with somebody else stop them from meeting your other daughter because they sisters and brothers or brothers and brothers.
That's
and
right.
because of the mom, you know what I mean? They never gonna know each other. To me, that's kind of crazy.
It is.
But sometimes the other mother, as far as your sisters and brothers go, they might don't want you to have a relationship with their kids. Some people are spiteful like that, wicked, man. They don't want you to be around them.
It's not always easy street. That's right.
When it's in those situations, maybe court is the best way to go.
Yeah, I think there's no reason for you not to ever fight for that relationship. Even if you got a fucked up baby mom, crazy baby mom, like if you're not pushing that issue to be like, yo, I gotta at least get visitation, or if you walk away and you're like, you know what,
but then some fathers are afraid of, taking you to court. Now you get taken to child support. You know what I'm saying?
And even though if he, as far as him hiding from you, when they got to a certain age, they could have they had the power to reach out to you too. Now, Millie,
but it was never.
When you at those type of ages, though, it's like you don't really care because
you definitely
worrying about being.
You definitely don't care.
But I mean,
like there was never an introduction for you to say, all right, at least I know where they at, or I know where they live.
Where they at. Oh yeah.
It's just a picture, like, yo, this is your brother.
Mr. Ford was a Rolling Stone.
What? So yeah, for me it was a good negative
impact
experience that helped me to know what I don't want to do.
Right.
I don't want to live. So sometimes, people be with dudes thinking that, oh, I want my son to grow up with their father, but if he's an asshole, all you're doing is teaching your son how he's not gonna want to be or potentially be the same asshole his pops is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's for sure.
I mean, some people also can't break out them cycles.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's horrible.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. Moving on. Yo, this one, I already know y'all got the answers for this. Y'all nasty mouth ass niggas. So
this is a segment? This is a segment?
Right. You stranded on an island, my nigga. The only way to get off this island.
There you go, this motherfucker here.
You gotta.
There was some good ones, my nigga.
You gotta unlock your phone and give it to wifey. Let her go through everything. That's one. Look at Mike's face.
Before you delete everything, or
nah, you ain't deleting nothing.
Off the fly. Good.
Two, you and wifey gotta vote for Trump. Hands down. Shoot for the stars, nigga. Three, after a hard day's work, 12-hour shift, no bathroom, no nothing, you gotta eat wifey groceries, baby. All right? Full bag of groceries. Right in the ass, nigga. Truffle boil. You feel me?
What kind of work she do? She's not a mechanic. She don't work at Jiffy Lube or nothing like that, do she?
12-hour shift, man. 7 to 7. You know what I mean?
I'm going with the tangy butt.
The truffle butter is waiting for you.
I'm going with the tangy butt.
What? What the fuck?
Well, he already know 40's going to tangy butt. Nigga 40 got all kind of vinegar in his bed.
My nigga, when your beard turned purple, son, I don't want to hear nothing from you, man.
That nigga want to go with the tangy butt.
You even hesitate, son. That sounds like I know 40.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for that.
You know he wait for the dirty part.
Wait for that.
Wait for the dirty part. I'm definitely not giving him an unlocked phone. And bro, I don't know. I'll probably throw if I try to eat some raw raw stink. No, that kind of cat. Remember the fish market on President Street? That's what that kind of cat smell like. You can walk inside the pharmacy and still smell that fish market.
But you going through the back door though, Smack.
Oh, well, you gotta eat the. Oh no, she took a shit that day.
The groceries, nigga, 12 hours.
It's gray sweat in between the
He said no bathroom, no nothing. That's what I heard.
No nothing. 12-hour shift, man.
But no bathroom means no shift. I mean, no shower.
Just saying.
Nigga, 12-hour shift, she took a shit in the 12 hours.
Yes,
exactly.
Or no.
Some women don't shit. It's been simmering for 12 hours.
My nigga, no way how she went to work that long, had lunch, and take a shit not once. She took a shit.
Some women don't shit like that.
I'm voting for Trump. Nah, she shit, my nigga. I'm voting for Trump. I'm sorry.
Go ahead, Chris.
Let me tell you something. Wifey worked an 8-hour shift today. Wifey worked an 8-hour shift. She texted me while she was on the shit and said, my stomach is destroying me. I don't know what I ate.
Oh, man. Yo, y'all stupid.
Let me tell you. I would go with the phone joint because they got 2 of them joints. I can slide it that phone joint.
I ain't got 2 phones, so hey, man.
Oh, Chris.
Son. All right.
Oh, Chris.
Honestly.
Bruh. I'll give the phone, but I'd rather get some enjoyment.
I told you right. Yo, but allegedly, I'm gonna go with the I ain't voting for fucking Ronald McDonald. I'm going.
Grow your beard, my nigga. Grow your beard.
Yeah, I mean that tangy booty.
Oh my God. Yo, no.
Give me $1.
Yo, Smack. We gonna be on that voting line for about 4 hours.
For real, I'm voting for Trump. I'm sorry.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, masks.
Yo, y'all is crazy, son.
Wear your mask. Yeah, 40.
Yeah,
40
mask.
Got the mask with the zipper on the mouth. I'm good for you.
40 ain't even hesitate. Oh yeah, I was waiting for that.
40 always jump to the dirtiest part.
In that booty, baby.
This is the same nigga that will put aloe around his meat and have sex with the HIV positive person, remember?
The aloe throw the coat on it.
No, man, no, man. Yo, as usual, you already know, baby. Hit that like button, subscribe, support the movement. Is no distractions, baby.
No distractions.
Thank you, guys. Everybody subscribe. Appreciate you guys. We love y'all, man. Thank y'all. Have a great night.